Nah, seriously speaking, I don't know how dudes be giving it up, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because whenever, man, you think that it's a reason to compromise a rule, man, you ain't thinking in the context of the same rule that you speaking about. You can't be. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you yourself, you see what I'm saying, is unwilling, let me say that, because you gotta be unwilling. It's not something that you can't do, it's something that you're choosing not to do. If you yourself are unwilling to hold everybody, even yourself, by the same rule you judging people by, you full of shit, bruh. And you can't get mad because a motherfucker not jacking that shit you pumping. Come on, man. You got to be crazy, man. You understand what I'm talking about, man? We living in a time, man, of pettiness. You understand what I'm saying? And with that come everything else, man, all type of sucker shit, all type of bullshit. People who literally get to know you just to learn your secrets, to use them shits against you. We living in a time like that. Not only are we living in a time like that, we living in a time where that type of shit is celebrated. People get up on social media and call themselves Queen Petty. I've not seen a dude yet call himself King Petty, but you can tell by the shit niggas do that they petty. Come on, homie. You understand what I'm saying? That's the shit right there that motherfuckers need to be speaking to, man, because that's the shit that got us fucked up, man, inside, man. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime you dealing with a dynamic or a situation where any and everything goes, man, something inside yourself has to fucking lower. You understand what I'm saying? Something inside yourself has to become less. You see what I'm saying? Because those aren't honorable things. I mean, we ain't got to put no religion or no title to it or anything. Those are not principles or things that you would live by as a person and feel good about inside. Come on, man. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get fooled by the allure of a thing, man. You know what I mean? Stay solid, man. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't never, entertain the thought of, wanting to make a better choice or a better decision, man, then what you thinking about? What are you thinking about? You understand what I'm saying? If none of your thoughts or none of your decisions are geared toward doing something better, what are you thinking about? Because each and every one of us could be doing something better, man. You understand what I'm saying? And opposed to playing this monkey see, monkey do crap that we see going on out here. You understand what I'm saying? Giving credence, man, to things that we know comes from people who are sour inside. Right? I was looking at the joint earlier, man. They had Nicki Minaj's sister up there, whatever, Ming or whatever this little girl name is. She's messing with Cardi B's ex-boyfriend. Like, come on, man. Come on, shorty. Like, there is no dignity, right? And inside your own self-identity? Come on, man. She know already, everybody know, the whole world know that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj don't fuck with each other, right? Why would her little sister, Nicki little sister, go mess with Cardi ex-boyfriend? Like, come on, homie, that's messy. That's not funny. That shit is messy. That shit is not funny. You understand what I'm saying? Probably reason why Nicki deal with her from a distance, man. Deal with her with a long spoon, homie. You understand what I'm saying? Because if these are the people that's supposed to care about you or cut from what you cut from, carrying on like that, man, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, man. You know what I mean? That messy shit, that petty shit, man. That's petty, man. You understand what I'm saying? That little girl, 19 years old, yeah, she young. You understand what I'm saying? But she old enough to know better, man. Come on, man. You don't do no crap like that, man. That's your sister's ex-boyfriend. I mean, that's your sister's enemy ex-boyfriend. What the fuck is you doing? Come on, man. This is the times in which we live. You know what I mean? And ain't nobody speaking to it to judge it, boo-hoo about it. But I'm saying if a better decision is to be made, I think that we should pay attention to making the best decision. You understand what I'm saying? Shit ain't about judging nobody, because can't none of us judge. We all did some shit. You understand what I'm saying? I sat down for 26 years because a motherfucker lost his life. I'm definitely not the one to be judging. You understand what I'm saying? Nevertheless, man, if a better choice comes up before me, just like the sour choice, I'm going to take the best choice. I am going to take the best choice. Why? because it's beneficial to me and those who are codependent upon me, man, to do so. Come on, man. We living in the same spot forever for what? I did all that time in the joint, man, came home, man, Brooklyn looks still the same, man. Same type of shit, man, just different faces. Older faces, you know what I mean? But then, you know, the younger ones, but it's the same energy, homie. Brooklyn ain't changed all that much, man. You know what I'm talking about? You see the police out here crawling like ants. Shit is crazy, man. You know, and then when we look at our community, man, we can't do nothing but take stock, man, and then take accountability. These people out here the way they are, man, because we give them reasons to be out here like that, man. Let's take accountability. You understand? I was talking to the homie earlier, man, and, you know, it was something that I said, man, like, there is no right reasons to do shit that we know is wrong. That serious. That ain't to be on no preaching shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But if we know this shit is wrong, what the fuck is we doing it for, man? What are we doing it for? You see what I'm saying? And what do we expect to get from it? How? You understand what I'm saying? Dudes want to still be in the street doing what they do. I ain't judging that. I can't do it. You see what I'm talking about? Because the time they giving out for a motherfucker doing that shit, but just the consciousness of it, man. Knowing what that shit do to the people, man, and where it came from. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in cahoots with none of them type of people, man. You kidding me? I was just telling the boy earlier, man, that shit coming to our country, man, because the law allows for it. Like, the law allows for certain amount of shit to come into this country, man. They ain't trying to clean up no drug addiction out here. That's all bullshit. That's politics. That shit is smoke and mirrors, man. You understand saying it? So when you understand and know where that shit come from, man, that shit changed the dynamic. I know the law of a thing is gonna make you fall for the trap. I fell for it. I fell for it, man. The first time I got knocked selling drugs, I was about 12, man. Oh, man, that probably is like in 1986, man. Oh, man, I was about 12 years old, man. I got knocked with a package, man. My first week I came out, man, I got knocked with the pack, man. And back then, niggas used to have a G packages on them. We used to have the sandwich bag full of nothing but capsules, man. I had about, if I had a G pack, man, that shit was like 100, like a fucking 100 bottles, man. Word, because 20 was 100. 20, you know what I mean? $5, 20 was 100, so that was like 100 bottles I had on me, man. You know what I'm talking about? Word, man. No, 200 bottles. 200 bottles. Word. Word. Get my math right, homie. Word. And you know what I mean? My first week, I came out, man. They had these police in Fort Greene called the Bulldogs, man. The British Bulldogs. If you know, you know. But this taking it back. Like, we in 86. And them niggas caught me, man. They came on the Allen, kid. Wow. And them niggas was in a D car, man, and they was watching us. It was like 4 of us standing around. Nah, it wasn't on the Allen. I was on the far side. No, what the fuck? I was on the far side when that happened, in front of 117. Word, man. And them motherfuckers hopped out on me, and I tried to take off. And them niggas came behind me and got up on me and got with me, slammed me. Boom. I'm like, oh, shit. Had the package tucked inside my motherfucking waistband, homie. Them niggas brought me in the housing, man. I caught a case, man. And that was around the time when they was pressing people's family about if your family get arrested, you gonna have to leave the peas. My moms went down there, man. I don't know what she did, man, but she made it happen, man. We ain't had to go nowhere. I had to go to court. You understand what I'm saying? But that was when a nigga was younger, man. Nigga ain't, come on, you crazy. I don't see nothing in the game like that, man, for a nigga to want to even reach for. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real, homie. If it's going on, man, the niggas is eating like how niggas was eating in the 80s and 90s, and motherfuckers is doing a masterful job at keeping it quiet. And I commend that. Not that I commend criminality, but I commend a serious move or anything that's seriousness in the context of which it exists. You understand what I'm saying? So if a person is able to keep it that low and they able to do what they do, man, I tip my hat to you, man. But to me, I don't see it, man. That shit just ain't for me, homie. Come on, man. You gonna hold everybody else up. That shit ain't for me, homie. You know what I'm talking about? I'd rather put it in, man. You know what I mean? Physically. You know what I mean? Fuck with the job, man. You understand what I'm talking about? Because working niggas is winning, homie. Had I known that shit when I was a kid, dead ass serious kid, I'd have been a working nigga, homie. Because everything come with it. You still could keep your swag. If you a single nigga, you could do what the fuck you want. Because first and foremost, the ladies gonna know that you got a job, homie. You getting a check. The ladies want the money. You know what time it is, especially in the times in which we live today. You understand what I'm saying? And because you got swag and you got a fucking steady check coming in, that give you credentials, homie. Now you can go out and meet different types of people. You understand what I'm saying? I was told a whole total different story when I was a kid. You understand? I was told just get the bag and throw the cable on, man, and all the hood chicks gonna be on your body. And yo, boy, that was so misleading and so short-sighted. Let me say that. The hood chicks. What? Just nigga, when you become a man, nigga, the hood is just a place, man. That shit is just a stop. You understand, saying? When you are able to make opportunities happen for yourself, homie, you be in all type of hoods. You know what I'm talking about? Before I left, I was driving. That's just what it was. That's why when I came home and I was able to sit, jump up in the V the way I was able to, that was something that was just going to come naturally to me anyway, because before I left, I was doing that. You understand, saying? Driving, like, that shit has always been an understanding of necessity to me, because you always want to be able to go where you need to be without having to wait on anybody else. That's taking accountability. You understand, saying? You responsible enough, you think you are, and go for the opportunity, get the privilege. You understand, saying? Because driving is definitely a privilege. That's why I pay all my tickets and all that shit. Fixing my toes right now, you know what I'm talking about? Well, I be skating on the toe, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna ramble no more. I gave y'all the gist of what I came with, man. You see what I'm talking about? If you ain't gonna hold yourself accountable by the same rule upon which you were judging others, you full of shit, homie. I don't care who you is, who this applies to. This is some real nigga shit. I'll sit down with anybody and debate that point of view. If you are not holding everybody else to the same rule or the same rule context, right? The context in which the rule is encased, ensconced. Let me go there. Look up that word, ensconced. If you are not following that same rule, homie, and you making exceptions when it comes down to you and yours, you full of shit, man. You full of shit, man. You ain't doing nothing else to the people than what the powers that be are doing to them. And I said it, homie. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm going to read it right, homie. And it's clear to me, man. That's some bullshit, homie. Ain't no exceptions going to be made to the rule. Once it is, there is no rule. That shit has no standing. That shit become just a bullying tool, a manipulation. Something that you snatched from reaching into the trick bag. You snatched out from reaching into the trick bag and pulled out some bullshit. Yo, kid, this what it say. Yo, this what they said. This the time in which we live, man. But I'm going to leave it right there. I hope my point of view was clear. If it wasn't, YouTube don't write or produce. They just give me this space to have some space to show my face, to come talk this shit to you. You already know what it is, homie. A biased tongue is a lying one. We don't do those over here. You know what I'm saying? We keep it 10 toes down, man, from the rooter to the tutor. And I'm going to leave you right there. It's Friday. Make sure you enjoy the weekend. Don't go for the win, but go for the win. You already won.